How's it going? How's it going? Before we get started, go ahead and take a few deep breaths. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So, the place that I like to live from is my heart. It is very, very difficult to live from your heart when all you hear are the seeds that have been planted in your mind that run a program all day long. And if you've been doing it for over 30 years like I did, it was very, very strong. So how do we know? What's the program? Be still and listen to your thoughts. What runs through your mind? Is it tomorrow? Is it yesterday? Is it pain? Is it people? Does it feel like you can't control it? If you feel like you can't control it, it's for sure a program. If it doesn't vibe well, not just new and unknown, but if it doesn't vibe well, if it doesn't resonate with life and love, it's probably a program. Where I like to live from is from my heart. I like to live from inspiration. I like to live from being still and knowing that I am God and there's nothing I need to do or be other than me. From this place of stillness, the Spirit inspires my life because my Spirit is my life. When all I'm doing is running off of programs, I'm not living. I'm like a robot that's slowly decaying, diseasing, and dying. I want to live from the Spirit. I want to be led by the Spirit. I want to live in love. I want to be led by love. Because my consciousness is God's consciousness. But the deal is I've coded my consciousness in a lot of ways. I've coded things deep within me by hearing words, by saying words, by hanging out in frequencies, by being under the influence of things that are not love. And that programming ends up being the code that I run my life from, that my thinking operates from, that my feelings react to, that my physical body reacts to. So for the past couple years, I've just had to slow down and listen to my thoughts. And all of them that don't line up with love or life or freedom, just let them go. I let them go. I'll share with you one of my inspirations of today. I was going on a walk with my dog. And in the stillness of my walk, I heard, if you co-create from control, you will always co-create corruption into the circumstance. Anytime we try to make anything happen or manipulate anything to happen or to change, we are a co-creator of corruption. We release corruption. We release low frequencies of bondage. We release almost negative frequencies, for lack of a better word. And we will never get what we were trying to get in the first place. And if we get out of our mind, which is that program that thinks it needs to control things and manipulate things and react to things and protect itself and defend and project and attack, if we get out of those programs that are not life, that are not freedom, that are not love, we can let go. So your options are to control from your mind and try to figure it out and make it happen, or to let go into love, into this present moment of life that is the ever-present eternal now of your presence, which is God's presence, and enjoy the ride into the unknown. And that circumstance will work out best every single time because of your perception. Because your perception is positive, because your perception is love, because your perception is that letting go into the flow of life is to let go into God, because God is the way, the truth, and the life. And God is your life. God is why you are truth, that you are manifesting here. Your perspective of truth, your perspective of life, your truth. So you can control as a co-creator and corrupt the circumstance, or you can let go into love and let the fullness of love and life that you are flow into that circumstance to help bring about the greatest possibilities and the infinite potential that that circumstance has to change, to turn around. But you don't care because you have let go of control. You care too much about this present moment. You care too much about your peace that you don't want to go into the programs. You don't want to go into the manipulation. You don't want to go into the fear. You don't want to go into the performance anymore. So you can live from the programs that are in your mind, or you can be under the inspiration of your heart. Your heart, your life consciousness. Yeah. I'm just tired of the programs. I'm just tired of the fear, and I'm just tired of trying to figure it out. And I'm too in love with life. I'm too in love with this present moment that I am. I'm too in love with all that is, because all that is part of I am, or it couldn't be. Everything is divinity. But I want to live from my heart. I want to live from inspiration. I want to live from that still place where I can hear the Spirit, feel the Spirit, see in the Spirit, be led by the Spirit. Which is that creative place. What is God creating right now? What is God doing right now? What is God releasing right now? What is God seeing right now? What is God saying right now? Yeah. So you can be a co-creator. Everyone is co-creating right now, the human experience. Everyone is the one. Everyone is part of the one being, the one source, the one force of life, which is love. Everyone is co-creating into their circumstances, into their families. Everyone is. You have a choice. You can co-create from programming, from fear, from figuring it out, from a method, from an equation, from performance, from manipulation. And you can co-create into every circumstance in, on, and around you corruption, low frequencies, negativity, control, which is fear. And you will never see the fruit of love or the infinite potential or the possibilities of that circumstance, because you have been feeding that an energy that has bondage, that has limits, that's energy with lack involved. So you can be a co-creator that releases corruption into your circumstances, or you can be a co-creator of love, of life, by letting go fully and being still and know. And in that place, there's infinite potential, limitless possibilities, no boundaries, no walls, no regulations, no figuring it out, no thinking involved. So not only do you not have to do anything as a co-creator of love and life that takes the limits off of everything and turns around circumstances with the power of love that overcomes all, but you also get to stay enjoying your present moment of love and of life. So I would submit to you, just by being yourself, loving yourself, enjoying yourself, staying in the higher levels of consciousness, being still and knowing that I am God, I do a lot more work in that place, not just for my circumstances, because I'm no longer a manipulator or a controller. I am a part of life. I am a part of nature. I am a part of this realm of light and love. I am my fullest potential when I'm let go into love, into who I am. So not only does the circumstance get its best possibility as I co-create from the let go into love and life position, but I get to experience the love and the life that I am and not be shaken, and enjoy every moment. Everything I try to control, I corrupt. Everything I let go of, I let love and life flood that circumstance and totally change it. But that's not my goal. My goal isn't to change it. My goal is to enjoy life, to love myself so that I can love others as I love myself. The greatest commandment for me, the greatest law of the universe for me, the greatest operation of my sonship, the greatest technology for my personal freedom in every moment to enjoy the presence of God that I am. But because I am love, it ends up changing the circumstance. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I don't want to live from the programs in the mind that have been planted there by the world, and seeds and sounds and experiences and hurts and traumas. I want to be still, see those programs, be aware of those programs, and as love, let them go. You're out of my human experience. You're out of my human experience. You're not serving me. You're not helping me stay present. You're not helping me be a better husband, a better father, a better friend, a better brother. There we go. Oh, back into the present moment. Oh, now you can hear your heart. Now you can hear your heart. Yeah. Awesome, 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 awesome. Some of the ways that you can rewrite your programming quickly is you can be still in the morning and be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of what you're thinking. And you can recode those. You can be like, oh, I see that. That's in me. If I see that and I feel that, it's because it's in me. And I just let that go. I just let that go. And also within the first, 10, 20 minutes, you can flood yourself if you want with positive vibes, positive frequencies, positive teachings, positive seeds, positive expressions. Yeah, that resonate with you. It's another thing you can do. But eventually you want to just be still. You want to just be still and know that you're God. And that's not always physically still. You can do it on a walk. I'm talking about still in here. And stilling this down so you can get into here. Yeah. You guys are doing great, man. Your programs are not bad or evil. They're just not the best. The best is rest from your heart, man. From the presence of God. From the peace of God. That's you. And that's inside of you. You're doing really, really good, guys. You're doing really, really good. I'm really proud of you. And I love you with all my heart. We want to live from the heart. That's what we want to live from. Because do you not know your life is not your own and your body is not your own? That it's God? So this is the heart of God. You want to live from the heart of God. Yeah. I love you guys. Bless you.